Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm Rebecca, and welcome to another Exploring Atlanta video. Shout out to this channel subscribers, and if you are new to the channel, you are so very welcome. Now, I am here today in Peachtree Center at the corner of Peachtree Street and John Portman Boulevard in downtown Atlanta. Now, I'm going to be scouting a square block of this area on the lookout for self-driving taxis. You might also know them as robo-taxis or automotive or autonomous vehicles. Just in case you've been living in a cocoon, especially over the past couple of years, these autonomous driving vehicles are the wave of the future, whether you or I like it or not. And leading the pack in this autonomous driving vehicle industry is Waymo. It's a technology company that's headquartered in Mountain View, California. It currently operates in 5 states, including Georgia. Now, their official rollout in Atlanta was June of this year, just 4 months ago. Now, when I was in San Francisco a couple of weeks ago, you could not go 30 seconds without encountering one of these robo-taxis. I mean, they were everywhere. So we're going to explore a square block in this area, scouting for self-driving vehicles. Now, before we get started, if you are enjoying the video, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel because it does help to grow and bring more videos like this. Now, come on, let's hit these streets. Okay, so we are going to roam a square block of this area for Waymo robotaxi sightings. Now, I might interchange the words robotaxi, self-driving, or autonomous vehicles, but it's all the same. These are taxi rides. Waymo happens to be the first and only self-driving taxi service here in Atlanta, so that's what we're looking out for. Tesla's robotaxi service hasn't rolled out yet here in Atlanta. Now, back in June, Tesla began with a limited by invitation only launch in Austin, Texas, and they had a small number of vehicles, and they did have human safety drivers inside, so it wasn't totally self-driving. A couple of months ago, I did see a Tesla robotaxi here in this very area, but I'm sure it was just a test run, so don't expect to see any Tesla robotaxis today on these streets in Atlanta. Now, believe it or not, the market for self-driving vehicles is experiencing high demand, even in commercial transportation, particularly for autonomous trucks. Now, I don't know about you, but this is kind of scary. Imagine an 18-wheeler driving beside you with nobody behind the wheels. Oh my God. Anyway, we'll deal with that when the time comes. We're roaming around the block for Waymo self-driving taxis. And they are easy to spot from a distance because they are visually distinct from the traditional taxis, as you'll see if you haven't already seen any. The Waymo taxis are primarily the all-electric Jaguar I-Pace model. And if you want to learn more about their 5th generation technology, now you'll have to do your own research on that. I'm not trying to be that technology literate here. Now, intermittently during this video, we are going to insert video clips of the co-chief executive officer at Waymo and allow her to give you more insight about the self-driving taxi experience. Her name is Takidra Marwakana, and she has an absolutely amazing resume. Enough said, let's see what we can spot out here. There we go. All right, now I am standing here at Centennial Olympic Park Boulevard, and I do see a self-driving vehicle there. I'm gonna walk down and meet it because it looks like it's standing still. So I want to get a close-up for you to see. That one's standing still here. Let's take a look. Okay, it's approaching here. Here it is. Okay, it's at this traffic light, so I want to get a closer look for you. This is Waymo. There. Oh, come on, sir. I don't want you there. Let's see. Well, I probably should go this way. There it is. It's waiting for the light. There we go.
We're giving hundreds of thousands of trips per week. That's one of the questions, is like, is this a novelty or are people actually taking rides? And just also to orient everyone, there's no one in the vehicle other than the passengers. And so we call this a rider-only experience. And so when you get in, you either sit in the back seat or you sit in the passenger seat, but there's no one behind the wheel and there's never any confusion about who's driving.
I'm here on the opposite side of Centennial Park, and here is another one. I was trying to get close up. That's as close as I got. Just making a turn there. All right, I'm here on Peachtree. I see two Waymos here together approaching in the distance here. There's one, there's two. All right, it looks like they're turning.
How do we figure out how to do this safely? And then how do we figure out how to be transparent about it? So earlier this week, our most recent study, we've driven over 100 million, what we call RO, rider-only miles to date. And based on 96 million of those miles, we've been able to determine that the Waymo driver is 5 times safer than human drivers in all injury-causing, serious injury-causing or fatal accidents. So that's, something that we're very proud of. And
there we go. I want to get one close up. We'll get there. All right, I see one approaching here in the distance. And this one is gonna make a turn. So, I'd like to get closer. But as you can see there. It's gonna make a left turn here. We'll follow it.
Our mission is to be the world's most trusted driver, but what you're getting at is the why. The way we think about it is like the status quo is something we've all accepted, but it's unacceptable. Right? You talked about it's 40,000 Americans a year dying on the roads. People are drunk, distracted, tired, angry. And you know what? And once you start talking globally, we're talking about 1.35 million people a year being killed on the roads. And so to us, this is the why behind the mission.
All right, here is another. That actually has someone in the passenger seat. Oh, looky, 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 looky. Oh, I'm hoping the light would turn red and stop it. There it goes.
The markets that we're in right now are largely, weather environments that the Waymo driver has a lot of experience in. I'll start with freeways first. We are, as employees of Waymo, taking freeways every day. Across Phoenix, LA, and San Francisco, highway driving is happening, and it's something we plan to start to incorporate into our fleet this year.
All right, I'm here at John Portman. I've got one coming here in the distance. Let's check this out. Okay, here's one coming in the distance. I would love to catch one at the red light. Okay, this one's gotta stop, y'all. And let's see inside. Oh, stop it. Okay. That car wants to get in my way. Okay. There it is right there.
Freeways are coming on board. We've tested across 25 cities, well beyond the cities that we're operating in, and a lot of that has been weather testing. And so we've been in Detroit in the snow, we've been in Seattle in the rain, thunderstorms in Miami, et cetera. And so that's a capability that you'll see us bring online. It'll take a little longer.
Okay, here's one coming. It has stopped. I thought it was getting ready to pick someone up. That's what I was hoping to see. Look at that. All right, I see one coming in the distance here. I think this is going to be our last one that I just spotted coming here. The light is red. So might have to walk back a little bit. But there you see it there. And that says Jaguar on the front. We'll get it. Of course, you see it there with the top spinning. Let's see if we can get a good shot of it. And this will be our last one for today. There we are. That is our last one for today.
Now you have these riders, and they're the ones who are deciding every day with their, time and energy and pocketbooks, this is what I want to do. This is where I want to put my kid. I mentioned to you, we launched this teen product in Arizona. That's an example. People want to put their 14 to 17-year-olds in these cars so they can stay at work during the summers where no one knows what the heck to do with these kids at 3 o'clock every day, right? It's a really sort of interesting opportunity to observe who's gonna decide. And at the end of the day, who's gonna decide is the riders.
Okay, so there you have it. These self-driving taxis on the streets of Atlanta. Now, I probably roamed around for about an hour to get the few shots that I did get. So it's not as saturated here as it is in, say, San Francisco or Arizona, where they've launched years ago, but it's coming. And I was speaking with the Uber driver in San Francisco about how the robo-taxis were affecting his business. And he said it definitely has, because he used to only work for 5 days a week driving an Uber. Now he's having to work 7 days a week, and he's driving both Uber and Lyft. So that lets you know that it's coming. And Waymo is just the beginning. You have Tesla that is rolling out, and then you have other technology that is coming, and the Gen X, Y, Z, and millennials, they absolutely love this new technology. And I was speaking to someone, I said, I will never ride in a self-driving vehicle, but who knows what the future will bring. But it is going to become common, and it will become more saturated here in Atlanta. Like I said, it only launched here about 4 months ago. But it's something that people want because everybody is about time and technology. You got AI, so it's here to stay. Okay, and I hope that you have enjoyed this little excursion as much as I have, and that it has been insightful for you. Now, I will be back again next week with another video. On your way out, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and click that notification bell to receive an alert each time I upload a new video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next week. Bye-bye now.